time. I love my job as a barista. It is such an interesting job for me. It's in an everyday cafe just like this, where I learn how to make coffee. A distance between the guest and I. Every action intentional, and the service built for maximum speed and efficiency. My passion started here, learning about workflow, make espresso to precise recipes, pouring latte art for each client, quick service, consistent coffee, and served with a smile. As a barista here, my primary role was to be a brief moment that would brighten someone's day through a cup of coffee. I loved it so much. It was in a setting just like this one, where I dedicated myself to the pursuit of the ultimate cup. To me, the definition of the ultimate cup is one that showcases flawless, sweetness, and balance. And of course, makes our guests smile. In Japan, we have a word, omotenashi. It's about intimacy with a guest, storytelling, and patience. This cultural idea has provided energy to my pursuit through my 10 years as a barista. I've learned the ultimate cup is not possible to achieve immediately, and that's actually the beauty of it. Omotenashi captured the essence of my journey in one simple word. Perfection in coffee has always been the destination. Now with this mindset, it's reframed as a journey. And today, it's my honor to welcome you to this omotenashi style of service. We will begin with a welcome towel. In Japan, it's a simple gesture that says, you're here now, and you matter. So before we begin, please put a clipboard to your side and take a moment to settle in. I invite you to the towel at your leisure and simply fold it like this. Place it on the tray when you're done. You ready? Today, we will begin with a signature beverage to create intimacy. Then with a milk beverage to build our story. And finish with the espresso to honor patience. And each cup expresses my pursuit of the ultimate coffee. Floral, sweet, and balanced. In modern specialty coffee, signature beverages have become a common way to connect with our guests. We begin with a first shot of a classic style of coffee for the signature beverage that has a profile of jasmine floral, juicy citrus, and sweet honey notes. And those flavors that I love. Today, we will use the same classic style of coffee for all beverages. This coffee comes from a farm I visited many times, a family I've shared meals with and learned from. I ask for your patience. I will tell the full coffee story and details in the final beverage. Please note the menu card in front of you for your experience, and the pink cup is brought up for you today. Intimacy begins with simple and delicious moments. No technical language or farm details. This is omotenashi, meeting the guests where they are. That's why this table is small, and everything within reach and within sight. No distance between us. I'm using 3 ingredients today that represent my journey, inspired by my country, the farm, and the barista. The first ingredient is inspired by Japan. I'm using 30 grams of yuzu syrup is infused with osmanthus. I combine fresh yuzu juice and fructose in a 1-to-1 ratio. Then infused with 1% of osmanthus flowers for 2 days. The syrup transforms the juicy citrus note in our coffee into a flavor of white peach and mandarin orange. The second ingredient is inspired by the story of the farm, 40 grams of tomato water. At the farm, 3 tomatoes grow with the coffee plants, and when they fall, they enrich the soil to support this coffee. I blended tomatoes and filtered to create a clear tomato water. Paired with the sweet honey note in our coffee, it creates white wine flavor, connecting this beverage to the coffee's terroir. I will combine these ingredients by using steam warmth to heating to 45 degrees to create a warm signature beverage inspired by the barista's craft. To do so, I add 4 grams of egg white. When steamed, the protein in the egg white brings an elevated, smooth texture and balance. And by heating this beverage, it also opens those florals as a new chamomile flavor. And this technique also connects our beverage more closely to my journey. And the flavors you experience: jasmine, chamomile, white peach, and mandarin orange. Juicy texture and white wine finish that is smooth. Today, I'll be serving all drinks on an elevated platform. My goal is to push coffee to new heights while bringing us all closer. So please swipe 5 times. This enhances the flavor of jasmine from the coffee itself. When you finish, please return it to the personal plate in front of you. Omotsunashi is intimate. When guests feel welcomed, every drink brings us closer to the ultimate cup. So please enjoy your welcome beverage. You ready? The second part. Omotsunashi is storytelling. Of course, every barista, every coffee has a story. Mine began with a milk beverage. I realized how much joy it brings me to pour latte art and see a guest smile. In the World Barista Championship, this beverage also carries an important story. For 25 years, every barista has presented a milk course. I've spent 10 of those years admiring the baristas on this stage. Their dedication and stories energized my journey. And this coffee perfectly fits into the story of our milk beverage. This farm was once a pasture for dairy. Now it grows coffee over 2,000 meters above sea level. Today's coffee is a washed process, showcasing the florals and sweetness. And today, I'm preparing this in a classic style as a nod to the 25 years of history. No alternative milk, just sweet cow's milk, which I believe pairs best with this coffee to provide harmony, elevating a sweet and balanced cup of 5, making this the ultimate milk beverage. Because it doesn't just connect to my story, also connecting to the history of the baristas who came before me. And only evaluate the visual for now. Please be patient to drink. We can enjoy them together. And our roasting team enhancing the story of this coffee with true profiles. For both, to lower the energy, during the yellowing phase, to preserve linalool, the compound behind the floral aroma. then increase energy before fast crack. For the milk beverage, we use a lighter, shoulder development, to highlight flows. For the espresso, more development that brings sweetness and balance. And today, I'm using a milk with 4% from Hokkaido. It's clean and sweet, allowing the floral note in this coffee to shine. This single beverage celebrates 3 stories: my journey as a barista, and 25-year legacy of this competition, and the story of this coffee itself. Through omotenashi, these stories connect us and brings us all closer together. And the flavors you experience: honeysuckle, peach, and creme brulee. Smooth texture and honey finish. So please enjoy your milk beverage. I serve it to you with a smile. Thank you. And the final part. Omotenashi is patience. It means not rushing to the answer, but allowing to reveal itself in the right moment. I wanted to take the time to share my story and connect with you before celebrating the intimate story of this coffee. So please only evaluate the crema for now. This coffee is a geisha, grown in Panama, at one of the highest producing regions in the country. The extreme elevation has very cool temperatures and difficult growing conditions, which turned into practice of patience for the producers. This region took over 10 years to produce its past crop. The floral expression it shows in the cup is ultimate that I've ever experienced. This is a classic style wash process, which highlights clarity and elegance of the florals. This is patience at origin. This coffee is produced by Hacienda La Esmeralda, a farm pursuing the story of geisha for more than 20 years. Their pursuit has given energy to my journey, allowing this coffee to cool, open up its flavors. When I call my time, please swallow the espresso 5 times. That will energize jasmine floral that I love. You will taste elegant floral of jasmine, orange blossom, orange, and honey. It has low weight, round texture, a long-lasting Earl Grey tea aftertaste with a tea-like texture. I selected this coffee because it represents the ultimate cup for me: intimacy, storytelling, and patience. I love my job as a barista. 10 years ago, I never imagined I would stand here. It's in an everyday cafe where I began my pursuit of the ultimate cup. And now, here I am, on this championship stage today. Let my story energize others on their journey. Today, we celebrate not just 25 years of competition, but 25 years of baristas, producers, roasters, and guests shaping this industry together. So please enjoy espresso, and cheers to the next 25 years of baristas calling time.
Yeah! And that was our first finalist representing Japan, Hiroki Ito!
Yatta zo!
That was phenomenal. We are